Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just jumping on for a quick moment. Yes, I am in the middle of doing up some button earrings. Now, these are some of the designs. I'll show you in this one. So, picked up these and I'm turning them all into button earrings. How gorgeous are they? And I will be collecting ribbons material to go with. I will be doing up some gift packs as well, with making scrunchies and possibly scrunchie bag holders and a few different things. And I'm also going to repurpose the containers they're in, so you'll have to make sure that you come back on when I'm doing this. So button earrings. Now first of all, I want to show you something. Hi there, how are you today, people? Nice to see you on my channel or my live. Sorry. This, I went ahead and actually had sanded it back a little bit in the middle here. Now, what happened here was I did go ahead and just thought, yep, it'll be fine with normal super glue. It's not. This is it with the, okay, it looks pretty stable and everything. Well, it's not. So they just peel off. So I then remembered that I had my E6000 jewelry and bead glue that I had purchased not so long ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all these off, because if I was to just go over the top of them with any other glue or anything, one, it's going to look tacky. Two, it's still not going to hold correctly and they're still going to come off. So I'm going to go ahead. Now, the jewelry, the E6000 jewelry and bead glue, I actually purchased this from Spotlight, and from memory, it's $18 an actual tube. Yes, it's expensive, though you only need a very tiny bit. So these come with 4 precision nozzles. So you get 4 of them. There's 2 more down here. And then a cap to close over it. Make sure you remove these, clean them up, and replace them. I've been watching what you're cleaning with. I am not 100% sure that terps or anything like that would be the best way to go, but I will clean them with a couple of different cleaners and see how well they perform after, whether it eats into the plastic or not. So that's why I'm guessing not for terps or methylated spirits. So we're going to take one of these backs and we're just going to do a little dob, because like I said, you don't need a lot. And this, I've never used this before, so this is my first time using it. Feels quite thick, and I'm putting a fair amount of pressure on there to get it down to the nozzle. It is cold here in Rockhampton, so that's all we need. Is that little bit there. Then we're going to take the earring back. We're going to place it on. Now, sometimes I usually put a little bit of glue on both sides. Sometimes I don't. I'm just going to adjust this so it's more central. Yes, you're going to see the back of the buttonholes in there. So I might have to fill it later with something. So there we've got one set. Now I'm going to leave this overnight. I'm not going to touch it now because obviously it's going to be pulled off. So I'm going to pop this down here and we're going to go through and we're going to glue the rest of them. I'm going to have to make sure that I pull back on the tube because that's got a lot of pressure going up and I've got wastage here. I really should have it on my head. This is an old glass coaster of mine. It's missing the little feet on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just place it on there because it's really super easy to get the glue off. Now, I was going to use my finger. Do not use your finger. You don't want to stick E6000 to yourself. I've used E6000, normal E6000 years ago, and trust me, that is a godsend. So, knowing this is for jewelry and you really need that adhesion there for it. So we're going to go through and do a couple more, and then I'm going to show you some of the actual earrings that I was working on the other night. I have not yet put them. It's probably better just to go up and just give it a gentle squeeze. Now that I've got that flow happening, or had that flow happening. Like I said, it's a bit cold here in Rockhampton. So I'm just going to pop that in. Try not to squeeze it too hard. And I'm not going to push it like I should have been pushing it from the top here, but I've got more control on it when my thumb and fingers in the middle of it. Pop another earring back on it. Give it a little bit of pressure. Check whether it's off center a little bit. So then I'm going to just push this with my nail, or you can use maybe a toothpick or another instrument that you feel like using to center that a bit more. Okay, this is adhering really well because I'm not getting a lot of movement out of that. But there we go. There's another one. So these are what I've been making now. I'll just pop a cap over this so it doesn't go dry on me. Just sitting on the end because I will be doing more with it. So I'll pop that off to the side here just momentarily. I'm in, yes, my Maroons jersey. Go Queensland. Okay, these what I was actually making the other night when I done a live. And you can see they've got two different patterns. Now these are not completed. I still need to, I'm waiting on my antique brass gunmetal grey, sorry, to come through to match with the heads of the safety pins. So yes, I did put them on safety pins. I'll show you. Now this one's a little bit bigger than the one that I used the other night. So it's probably only 3/4 the size. Let's see if the camera can pick up on it. So I went through and used macrame cord or twine or thread, however you like to say it, and I put them on those safety pins. So these are going to be dangle earrings. Now, in the last couple of days since my live that I done on Wednesday, last few days, sorry, I have done a few more. I've been busy with other things. So I've got the like tan, like okay. Then I've got the dusty pink as well. I had thought about putting beads in the middle here, and I looked at it. I put a bead up against it and looked at it from a distance either side, and it just rocket out. So these are going to be trimmed and combed out later, and you'll see what they look like once I get them finished when the rest of the linings turned up. And I have a grey as well. So you'll have to make sure that you come back in and watch what I have next. And then I have the cream. So they'll be available for sale. I am still working on my website. Still a lot of issues happening there. But they will be put up on Facebook. So they will be for sale once I've completed them. I'm not giving a price at the moment because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to price them. Or whatever. So then I'll be bringing in, I got these, just one just fell on the floor. Some of these I'm going to be using for earrings. The others I'm going to be using for various other, I'll pick that one up later after I've finished doing the live. I'm not here for very long. Just popping in. I'll be back on later today. But these are the old skeleton keys. If you can see that. The ones in the silver. And then I've got the antique brass. Look. So some of these will be turning to earrings, the others won't. These are not that heavy. They may look it, but they're not that heavy. And I've got little padlocks. Now these ones, I got some that are hole padlocks. I don't know if you can see them. If the camera's picking up on them, sorry. My computer's about 3 or 4 seconds behind me. So if you can see that. I'll just wait for it to come up. There we go. That's a solid little padlock. That's the back. I'll get this right one day. Okay. This one's is empty in the back, so there's no fill. Where are we? Can you see it? Sorry. Trying to bring it into focus. Well, actually into sight properly. So that one, this one will be going into my junk journaling, because I do junk journaling as well. So you can see there, it's got a little butterfly on the front of it. I think it's quite cute. And then we've got matching keys to go with them. This is another one that's a whole padlock. Bring it down there. Sorry if people are making comments. Oh, I've just got to scroll up on my screen and pop it out. Okay, so these smaller ones. Hey Laurel, hey Mel, hey Marley. I'm making earrings, and I will also be making key rings. Sorry about that. How you all been today? I've been at football this morning. I took my dad, who's in a home. He has dementia, unfortunately, and we took him to the AFL games that my youngest son was playing this morning. He played under 15s and under 17s. So some of these will be earrings. Others will be used for my junk journaling. More so the big ones for the earrings. And they're not going to be just that. They're going to have other little findings with them as well. And there's another style earring that will be coming out. Now you can have these, they'll be coming out in gift packs as well. If I can get these again. I could only manage to get my hands on 2 packs, and that was it. So they will be keys, and like I said, these smaller ones, I mean keys, of course they're keys. They will be, thank you Laurel about the mention of the great designs. I didn't watch anything for this to come up with this idea for this design, but I did watch some YouTube channels of quite a few of the top macramis. Macramis, is that a word? I don't know. Is that a word? I have absolutely no idea. So with this, we're going to be creating all sorts of things. These ones, like I said, will be going into my junk journal, the smaller key rings and padlocks. I've already got some in one of my junk journals. And these ones are going to be used for earrings. So you'll be able to, this one, earrings and pendant. You'll have to wait and see for my next live. And this is the same with this one. This will be earrings and pendant set, like actual full necklace and everything as well. So the others, obviously I've used some of these in junk journaling as well, but that's what it's going to be. So what else can I tell you? Oh, the water's finally gone away from my shed. Yay me. I will be out this afternoon. Oh, in the interim, I don't know what time it will be, but my neighbour's going to help me with my car, because I can't lift the head off the block by myself, because they are too heavy. I got an AU Ford AU2. Yes, it's an old car, but hey, she's mine, and I'd rather be in her than one of these new modern day ones that will just crumple like an accordion. But anyway, enough car talk. But I will be having my neighbour help me for a bit with that. So I do not know exactly what time I'll be coming back later on. If you have any questions, just pop them in the comment section below. Don't be shy to ask questions, because quite honestly, I'd rather you ask questions than not. Mel, did I let you know that I sent your scrunchies? I can't remember if I popped it in Messenger on my business page. Hopefully I did. If not, I'm sorry, my darling, but it has been posted. So, yeah, you will get that next week. And it does have tracking on it. So, everything I've seen. If you have any, if you receive your package and something's gone amiss, please let me know straight away. If there's something wrong with scrunchies that there shouldn't be, but I do some late night sewing sometimes. I check them all before I send them, but if you find something amiss with them, please let me know. Just pop it into a message on my business page and we can go from there. So I'm just going to be boring you now with some more gluing of these earring backs. I'm just, like I said, I'm going to leave those two for 24 hours because I don't want to go messing with them. And what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Have you got anything planned for the weekend? This is not liking the cold weather here in Queensland. I may have to sit. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit it in a warm water or anything like that. So the fact I don't want to interfere with the activation of the glue, and here we got a bit coming out the top. It's like, hey, I'm here now, and this is way too much. So I'm going to hopefully try and get that off. I'll just pop that over there for a second. I have got way too much glue there. Sorry about the notifications. Just had a girlfriend message me for go out for drinkies at hers, and I more than likely will. But that depends on how I feel and how my car goes too. And it won't be a lot of drinking because I have to drive out of town for it. I feel like I let my hair down. Actually, I really want to let my hair down last night, but it's all good. I've known her since she was little. Sorry. What is she now? Yeah, good 20 years that I've known her. One of her youngest sisters actually was a bridesmaid in my wedding when I was married to my ex-husband. Yes, I have an ex-husband. Been there, done that. Not ready to go back anytime soon. And you know what? It is what it is. You know? Okay, this one I've pushed a bit. This is actually feels like it's going to be setting pretty quickly. Should I try? Sorry, I'm just messaging her back. If my computer's doing updates. So if I don't see your messages in front of me, I'm sorry, but my computer's doing an update and I'm only seeing bits and pieces come through on my computer screen. Which one was it? This one. I think I might just have a go. I might just pull on it. If it doesn't, I can just sand off the glue and redo it. No, it's not quite ready. It's tacky though. It's very tacky. So I'm going to leave that for 24 hours. And I've pulled it away from the center of the earring. Actually, we might just drop another little bit of glue there. Where's my sandpaper? Alright, I'll leave that one till later and I will put it. Look at what this terrible thing is doing to me. Like, hello? Do we really want that much coming out on my coaster? But anyways, it happens. And like I said, there's a lot of pressure in there, and when you're pushing it and round and squeezing on the tube, I'll get it right. You're putting a lot of pressure in there, so it is going to keep forcing it out. So we'll just put these ones over here. I hope it had the E6000. Yes, it does. Okay, and bring these ones down here so we don't get them mixed up. I think they had the E6000 on it. Yeah, that's actually bonded very well. I don't know why it didn't do it with that one. And we're just going to bring this coaster over here, and I'm going to dab the earring back in it. It's probably better that it's a bit tacky anyways before it goes on. I'm just going to place it in here like this. That's not so good either. Now these all get cleaned with isopropyl, so you're not going to get my grotty oils from my fingers in it. And the reason why I'm not wearing gloves is it is so hard to work with this stuff with gloves on. Some of you might find it easy to use the latex gloves or the whatever disposable glove that you're using on it. I find them a hindrance, and plus I've got big hands, so yeah. Anyways, get back to this. Get these ones out of the way over here. Nothing particular. Oh, well, make sure you have a good night, though. Good weekend, though, Laurel. Are you going to be making anything? Oh, thank you, Laurel. You have a great time too. Have a good weekend. Stay safe and take care. Okay, darling. I will be back on live at some point. I'm not going to have any stipulated days. So when I'm on, I'm on. And if you're on, come on over and have a look and see what I'm doing. I will be coming on in my other profile for my custom merch business, small print business. I will give you a heads up to all of my lovely people here if you're wishing to watch one of them. Like I said, I'll be going through and doing the really mundane one of sort my worksheet out properly. Let's get some more glue. Oh, that is very tacky. Hopefully this will hold and won't lose its adhesiveness. Gee, I'm coming up with some big words today. Have a lovely day, Laurel. You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, I know this is boring and mundane, but this is like, I love these floral designs. They're just gorgeous. This is actually very relaxing for me. I do suffer with anxiety and OCDs, and I don't mind telling people. Am I medicated for it? Yes, I am. Hi, Annie. Welcome. How are you today? Thank you for joining me on my live. And whereabouts are you from, Annie? I'm just gluing on some earring backs onto these gorgeous floral designs. And I'll show you these other two packages. So these are going to come out. There's the different designs. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Oh, are you a bona fide Queenslander, Annie? So that will be all. Hey, Lee. How are you, Dawn? I hope you got your package. I hope so. If not, it'll probably be Monday, Lee. I am doing well, thank you. How is everyone else? Okay, this has gone too yuck now for me to do. So I'm just going to wipe the tip. Big waste, because this is not cheap, this glue. $18 a tube. So I'm just going to have to be very delicate and not push too hard. Put a little job in the middle. Now, I do use Loctite as well for my jewelry. Loctite actually have great glue for jewelry. Like I said before, I use... sorry, I keep getting stuff pop up for my other business. Oh, you did? Oh, thank you, Lee. I'm just making button earrings that I bought the other day. Brizzy must be freezing cold at the moment. I'll just show you ladies who come in that haven't seen this. I don't know if you've just seen this or not, but these buttons are so damn cute. Excuse me. So these will be the next. And like I said, I'm going to be repurposing these squares. Not too cold. Oh, that's good, Annie. Good to hear. I haven't been to Brizzy in a while. Probably about 18 months to 2 years ago since I've been to Brisbane. I'm not quite sure now. Years just keep running into themselves. Well, it's great to have you in here. So, now, oh, that's the one I just put on. And I just pulled that off. I did show the all you ladies who just come in before. I'll just quickly push these ones to the side that I have to re-glue. As some of you ladies were in on my live the other night, you see me struggling with this one. This is my macrame earrings that I've decided to do. So these are going to be done. These are not finished yet. Like I said, I'm awaiting the findings for it. I have done them. Typical Aussie language here, especially for a Central Queenslander. There it goes again. So here we go with the greys. And you can see that. Maybe it's too in your face. Okay, so I will be making more of these. I haven't put a price on them as of yet because they're not completed. But they do take me a little bit of time to get them out. There's the dusty pink. Like I said, these have to be combed out yet. And the design, I have to clip them, cut the design. There's the other one of the rose, dusty pink, I should say. And cream. I have got a white macrame threads there, though in all honesty, being so close to the neck and that, and I don't want to have to, you know, you lovelies will wear makeup. Some of you may not wear wake up. I need to wake up. So they will be for sale on my Facebook. Yes, I am still sorting out my website, like I explained to the ladies earlier. And those who just not long come in, I will be doing the old skeleton keys as earrings, and some are going to be in a set. This skeleton key set will be a pair of earrings. Hopefully I got that right. I'm still getting used to this whole live stuff. I have to thank Lee for this, for giving me the push to actually. So one of these will be a pendant, and these two will be earrings. They will have other findings put with them and other bits and pieces, but you're going to have to wait to see that. No prices as of yet, because I do the work first and then I price them later. I don't know if anybody else prices them later. So I cannot get hold of these, but if I can track some more down, some more of these antique skeleton key packs, I will hopefully have them to turn around and get them to having more packs. So they'll be the necklace. It will be the necklace and the pendant, not just the pendant, and the earrings as well. I will be back momentarily. I just need to speak with my daughter. It won't be long. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. I'm taking my darling daughter to the shops to meet up with her friends. So I will be back later on as I said, my car, I got my neighbour helping me with my car later and I have to take the head off it. Oof, I'm not looking forward to this. And I need the extra set of hands because they are way heavy. And I mean uber heavy. Sorry. Alrighty. Well, you lovely ladies and gentlemen, have a brilliant afternoon. I'm just going to take that off there. It's dried. It's not even tacky anymore. That's why I pull that off there. I'm going to take this tip off. And I'm going to place. Like I said, it comes with a little lid. So any of you that are jewelry makers, bead workers, it's an $18 investment that you can't go past. So E6000, I got this from Spotlight in Rockhampton. Possibly it could be in Mitre 10 or True Value or whatever other ones that are hardware stores, but I can safely say that Bunnings does not have it. So there we go. I will be back later on today. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you when I'm talking to you. Bye for now.